Hi, I'm Ryan of Thru's Clinic. Let's do some push-ups and side planks. Let's begin. Now, one thing that I see a lot of people doing wrong, we're gonna go over the mistakes first. When you're doing push-ups, the habit of any time that you're working out is to overpower from the upper trapezius and underpower from the abs. So we wanna correct our form. We wanna bring those shoulders down and in. Just practice this right now. Squeeze your shoulders like this and see if you can contract your lats. That's the power. I want you to contract your lats to your stomach. And anytime you feel your elbows fanning out and coming up, all you're doing is powering from those upper traps. The stronger you get, the more your back is gonna hurt, okay? So you gotta tighten up that core and stop coming from up here. That's the key. Okay, let's start off by warming up with our knees on the floor. Bring your hands shoulder distance, okay? So my hands are shoulder distance. My knees are under my hips. We're gonna scoot back those knees until the kneecaps are off the floor. Point your toes upwards. Now look at how my hands are a little in front of my shoulders here. We don't want that. We wanna bring them back under the shoulders or even slightly closer to the hips than the shoulders. Now my hands are right under my shoulder. Make sure you squeeze your thumbs down, pull your feet up so you can stay in contact with your upper and lower halves of your body. Now bend your elbows, slowly glaze your body here. Let those elbows slide against your body. Get your chest on the floor and push up. Slowly down, hips contact, chest contact. Roll your shoulders back, push them down, and push yourself up. I'm gonna give you a front view of what that looks like. My hands are right under my shoulders, slowly down and up. Come down, roll your shoulders back, push them down, press yourself up. Touch your hips and your chest and up. Let's do a few more. Down and up, down and up. Back to this view. One more, down and up. Okay, now let's go to a left side plank. We're gonna start off with our elbow on the floor. My left elbow's down, seated on my left hip. And look how this right foot is going directly behind my knee. Okay, now for some of you, having this hand on the floor is what's gonna help you to get up. You wanna drive this foot down until your hips and your chest lift. Pull your abs in. You might feel yourself doing this. That's the stomach letting go. You wanna pull those ribs in and send the ribs back into your spine because that's where your stomach works. Lift your hands straight up, look at your thumb. Give it a couple slow deep breaths. And let it come down. That was 30 seconds. Now we're gonna do another set and we'll do a plank on the other side. So 30 seconds of push-ups, 30-second plank, with a short 15-second break in the middle. Now remember, bring your hands right under your shoulders. Point your toes up, drop your hips. If your hips stay like this, that means your abs aren't there. Press your hips down so your stomach comes into the game. Look how I'm squeezing my arms against my core as I press up. Sorry, squeezing my arms against my chest. Roll your shoulders back and push them down and press up. Keep driving through your thumbs. You have 10 more seconds to go. It's 30 seconds. If you feel any pressure on that side of your wrist, you're doing it wrong. You gotta drive it through this part of your hand. Thumbs down, pointer finger down. A lot of people, that pointer finger's knuckle floats up. That's gonna compress your wrist. You gotta use your hand, flat hand, spread your fingers, and press up. Okay, great. Now we're gonna do a right side plank, 30-second hold. Get that elbow right under your shoulder. It shouldn't be out here, right under your shoulder. Flat palm down. Ideally, this is how we would teach it in yoga. It's like that. But for a lot of people, that's too much pressure on the shoulder. So you can angle it 45 degrees. Step right behind the knee. This quad should really be helping you to lift up. Okay, now a lot of people, their hips kind of drift back like that. And again, that's because the stomach's not working. You have to press your hips forward, slightly rotate the belly button towards the ceiling, reach up. And it's okay if this hand helps you to stay there. That's okay. Keep that hand brace down and just hold, but use both feet actively. This foot, the blade of the foot's driving down. This foot is pressing down from the ball of the foot. Reach that hand up, look at your thumb, and release. Okay, great. Let's do a back plank. We'll start off with the tabletop method. Step your feet in nice and close as you sit down on your glutes. Bring your big toes almost touching each other. Now, traditionally, again, this is taught with the fingers pointed towards the hips. If that's too much on your wrists, you can point your hands up to the side or even slightly back. A lot of people just have tight wrists from all that typing today. Drive your heels down, squeeze your glutes. Try to lift up and make your body a flat line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. See if you can take a big breath in and get your chest above the shoulder. So the shoulders are here, and a lot of people, their chest will be hanging down like this. You want to try to elevate your chest above your shoulder, and then the ribs will pop forward. Keep control of that core, pulling those upper ribs into your stomach. If you can do it here, you can do it in your posture, okay? Squeeze your knees in towards one another. 5 seconds left, breathe in. And exhale, relax. All right, let's do another set of push-ups. So this time we're going to do it with the hands double shoulder width. So we're gonna have like this. Now this is the distance where people really will get the elbows fanned out, and that's making it all in the upper traps. You wanna try to hug those elbows in and drive through that triangle of the thumb pad to the pointer finger, pressing down like that. I don't wanna see you guys doing push-ups like that. And then, oh, my shoulder hurt after that. Go double shoulder distance, thumbs down, elbows in, bring your feet out, chin up. Take a big breath. If this is too much, you can still do these with your knees down, okay? But stay with us. Just inhale down, hips, chest, press up. We're doing 30 seconds of push-ups. It's not about the reps. Go with me at this speed. Go down and press up. Inhale down, hug those elbows in, and press. Inhale. You got 10 seconds left. And press. I like doing push-ups as a timed exercise because people say, okay, let's do 20 push-ups. And they start going, not any one of them has good form. I would rather see you go really slow, get your shoulders back, make sure you're firing from down here. That's more important. Train that correct muscle tone. All right, let's do another plank on the left. Now, step that foot behind the knee, elbow on the floor, elbow right under your shoulder. Try to prevent the feeling of back bending as you lift. Pull the stomach in as you drop and press in. Now for some of you, this is just too easy. You can go up on your hand. Stay up, we have 30 seconds here. That's the next level. This would be yet another level. And another would be to lift that top arm, top leg. And for those of you that want to go further, you can even grab it and stretch it up. All variations of the side plank. You're in your last 5 seconds here. Try to breathe into the diaphragm. Breathe like this. Make sure you control that breathing as you get into the work. Let's do another set. Double shoulder width, and then we'll do the side plank on the right. Step back. This is our last round of push-ups here. Go nice and slow, 30 seconds. Touch your chest, touch your hips. Inhale down, and exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. A couple more. All right, great. Let's do the side plank on the other side on the right. Again, here's your levels. You can have your elbow down, foot behind the knee. This is the easiest way, is have your other hand on the floor and just press up and try to hold like that. If that's challenging for you, that's enough for today. But just try to hold it 30 seconds. We're starting the timing now, by the way. Lift and try to not let down. If you can float that arm up, if you can use this leg to lift a little further, rotate your belly button to the ceiling. These are all ways you can just get deeper into it. 10 more seconds. You get another depth that's here. Or if you're more advanced, you're already up here, lifting the leg and grabbing your foot. Last 5 seconds, and come down. Let's do a back tabletop. And move your hands out to the sides. 30 seconds here, and then we'll call it a day for today. And lift. The tabletop is a way where we can strengthen the muscles along the back, tune up those glutes to lift the hips. We always want to get our glutes engaged here to lift and pull your belly in and try to flatten it out and flex your core. Now again, if you have flexible wrists and you're used to doing yoga, the fingers should be pointing towards the feet. If this is too easy for you, the next level is to just extend the legs. Try to get your hips and shoulders in line. Lift your chest above that shoulder line. For some of you, that's just too advanced, but if that's still too easy, you can also play with lifting a leg one at a time. Okay, that's 30 seconds. If you're in the tabletop, that's enough for you today. Relax down. Okay. Now the reason I'm teaching these push-ups with planks is because I see a lot of guys that get so strong with push-ups, and then one day they come into my clinic, I do massage for rehab for athletes, and they have torn rotator cuff. So come on, you get so big in one area without balancing that strength in other areas that surround, and you're gonna have an injury eventually. And if it's not injured, it's gonna hurt. So a lot of guys come in, they're really strong, but then their neck is so compressed because it's all coming from the upper back. So we want to train everything to come from the core so that as we build ourselves, you can build yourself with a good posture that's tall and effortless without overstressing, all right? So just a few ideas to get you guys started on push-ups and plank variations. Again, I'm Ryan from 3X Clinic. Thanks for watching and have a great day.